So today we're interviewing Dr. George.
Hi.
Hi. George, why are you a chiropractor?
Well, do you want the long version or the short version?
Let's start with the short one.
Okay, so the short version is I had when I was deciding what I wanted to do for a career, I had really two options. I could go into computer science or I can go into chiropractic, or sort of some kind of medical field. I tried computer science, and as much as I had an aptitude for it, I felt that I want to do something that directly helps people. So I lean more towards medicine. It helps that as well. I've got a lot of family that are in medicine as well, so they gave me lots of advice on what I could do. I did my own digging around, found chiropractic. I thought this is like exactly what I want to do. Actually, you get to see patients, you get to help them directly from start to finish. And I thought, this was like the path for me. So that's the short version of how I ended up here.
Okay, go on, embellish then. What's the longer one?
The long version is after I did a lot of looking around, and I was honestly quite lost as to what I wanted to, which field I wanted to go into. My mother is an acupuncturist. She knew obviously a lot of people in the alternative medicine field, so she had lots of friends in acupuncture, friends in massage, physio, and chiropractic. So through an acquaintance, I did some shadowing, and I got a much closer look at what chiropractic is like and what it actually is. Because obviously, as a 17, 18-year-old, my exposure to chiropractic was a symptoms episode, which isn't obviously not a good way to base your career off. But I was very fortunate to have a lot of to have lots of family and friends who were in medicine who could help me along. I did some shadowing. I looked at how chiropractors work, what they do, and how they help people. I thought, this is for me, and I've never really looked back since.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. That was much shorter than I expected, actually.
Yeah. Well, the long version. I cut out some details. I cut out some jokes as well.
So how long have you been practicing now?
I've been practicing since 2014, so it's approaching 7 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I spent 3 years practicing in the Greater Manchester area in Bury, and then I spent the other more time practicing over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Excellent. And is there any kind of speciality or field or particular interest that you have, or is it just general general chiropractic practice?
But when I first started, that was what it was like. Just general chiropractic practice. But so this is gonna sound really weird. Esports is a massive growing industry, and
can I just, for those who don't know, what's esports?
Esports. It is. Oh my god, you're gonna roast me for this. Pro gaming. So pro gaming is a massive growing industry. In the last 10, 15 years, it's grown from a bunch of guys in their basement competing for mouse mats to people in sold out football stadiums and opera houses competing for $25 million. So there's massive organizations behind it, and they're spending 10 plus hours a day practicing, going through VOD reviews and things like that. And that's a lot of mental and physical. There's a lot of mental and physical strain, especially if you consider what kind of stuff they're doing and the kind of positions they're stuck in for hours on end.
Yeah, because you're a gamer yourself, aren't you?
A little bit, yeah. I'm not great.
Not quite professional.
No, nowhere near. But I've won money in Tekken once, but that's about it, really.
Cool. So I've heard about this because I don't really play computer games that much, but I know that when I was a teenager, playing computer games was something you just did for a hobby, but now people actually do it professionally. Yeah. And they're considered and they're paid like professional athletes.
Yes.
So literally they're athletes that sit down in a chair all day.
Essentially, yeah. They go through, they have, they're signed to orgs, they have sponsors as well, they have, obviously all the contractual obligations and things like that, but they spend a lot of time practicing, training, at odd hours as well, because a lot of it's done online, so they have to also mess up their sleep schedules quite a bit.
Because they're competing with people in different parts of the world, so there's
different time zones and things like that.
Yeah. So this is a field that you're interested in.
Yes, and there is research in it, but yeah, it's still growing.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what we can do in that particular field, because it's not really been done yet, not really that investigated yet.
Absolutely, because we treat a lot of people. Obviously, we've seen a lot more aches and pains now from people working from home. So even if it's not professional esports, one way or another, we sit down in a chair looking at a screen for much longer than we used to.
Yeah.
And that definitely has an impact on the body. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and what I've noticed as well is like a lot of people are now working from home with laptops they got off work, and obviously, you know, if you're just going on a short business trip, like using a laptop for 1 or 2 hours is not a big deal. But when you're hunched up like this, using a laptop with a screen that's about like underneath your collarbone, and you're kind of trying to zoom in on a 15-inch screen, it's not going to be good for your body overall. Yeah,
like you say, it's okay short term, but like I've got patients who admit that 10 months later of working from home, they still haven't sorted their home workstation out, you know, so they're still working on the dining room table with a 16-inch laptop or whatever. So this is ergonomics and everything is definitely a field that we're interested in as well.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, cool. Okay, any parting words?
I'll see you soon. Stay safe out there.
Yep.
Happy days.
Cheers.